Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Disney Dust. DisneyDwayne here. I thought, since I'm spending a little bit more time at home, it's time to rethink and spruce up the YouTube channel just a little bit more. I don't know how long this is going to last, but this is the first in many of episodes to come that are going to see some differences and hopefully some improvements to the DisneyDwayne channel experience. I'm going to be playing around with Zoom as well. I love the backgrounds at the back, although it does take up the top of my shirt sometimes. So I'm going to try not to move. Oh no. Okay, anyhow. So excuse that. Everything's not going to be perfect. It's still going to be homemade. But on to what to expect in future episodes. Well, next week we have coming up a her voice cover. I dressed up as Prince Eric. And of course, this background also chops off the back of my hair, so I didn't look so much like Prince Eric. But this is the best I can do. I mean, I don't really have a green screen at home, so I'm still making the effort, and I hope you appreciate the new cool things that are coming to the channel, or the things that are here already and sometimes not here. Anyhow, so Disney news. There's a new Disney Family Sing-Along 2 that is coming for Mother's Day, so be sure to stay tuned for that. It should be very exciting. We're going to see the homes of more celebrities singing your favorite Disney songs from their homes. In other news, release dates for Disney movies have been reshuffled. Of course, we know that now Mulan, has been pushed back, right? And now it's July 24th. However, I venture to saying that it might get shifted back again. Who knows? As of now, we don't know any new date. But I'm really excited to see Mulan. It's July 24th, but it might get pushed back. Soul also moves from June 19 now to November 20th this year. And Black Widow is now on November 6th. So that's what's happening in November. Of course, there are other releases as well, like Artemis Fowl that's coming to Disney Plus. Hopefully, Mulan comes to Disney Plus. I mean, would you like that? What are your thoughts about this whole thing? The movie releases being, shifted around. What are your thoughts about movie going experiences for the future? Is it going to be more online this time around? Will you get to watch it either on Disney Plus or in the cinemas if you choose? Like, what do you think of these ideas? Like, this is unprecedented times, so, we're going to be seeing lots of new implementations and new ideas going about. So what are your thoughts? We get to change our future, so we get to decide this way. Also, one last thing. In the next year, so some things have been shifted there. So we have Jungle Cruise moved to July 30th next year, and coming earlier will be Raya and the Last Dragon coming to March. So hopefully we get to see these in the theater if we so choose. In other news, Susan Egan, the original voice of Megara, the original Belle on Broadway, has a video released of her singing I Won't Say I'm in Love. It is fantastic. We get to see the inside of her home. One of the best homes, I would say, I've seen so far in all these home videos from celebrities. And she does a good quality rendition of it, including some guests as well who appear in her video. Very exciting stuff. Go check it out. And in other news as well, prop culture. An 8-episode series is coming to Disney Plus. It features different movies and the props that go into making these movies, or rather the props that are belonging to these movies. More about them in this 8-episode series, which will be completely released all at one go on May the 1st. So look out for that. If you love movies like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, as well as Nightmare Before Christmas, The Muppets movie, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Pirates of the Caribbean, all of this will excite you if you watch prop culture coming to Disney Plus. Now, my concern now is also that fewer and fewer series are going to come to Disney Plus or anywhere in the world, because productions have all halted. So moving forward, if this lockdown continues somewhat, this is going to affect what comes out. So what are your thoughts about this? There's so many things to think about. Also, in other news, there's lots of news coming your way. We have also, I'm going to put in a link below, Disney's Broadway, The Lion King on Broadway has released a package, a free online theater course for children. I think that between the ages of like 7 or 10 or 12. So if you have children at that age, be sure to explore this free online theater course. Things you can do at home, including dance classes, if I'm not wrong. So explore the link. I'm going to put it in the video description below. And in last but not final news for this particular episode, Star Wars movies are all going to be available on the 4th of May, May the 4th, of course, on Disney Plus with the inclusion of Rise of the Skywalker. And also coming up on May the 4th, we have Disney Gallery, The Mandalorian, behind the scenes. So that's a series that features the making of, I guess, season 1 of The Mandalorian. And in other news, we also have Mandalorian news about what's to come, as well as 3 live action series, which I will talk about in another special sort of dedicated Star Wars episode. And we're going to look at the timeline and see where all these fall into place, including some of the cartoons that have been, or animated series that have been made for Star Wars. All right, so more news there in an upcoming episode of Disney Dust. And let's wrap up with now like the current situation we're in. So Disney parks will have to operate differently once open. There's some thoughts about that and some articles that have been out. So I'm going to put some links below and you can see how the parks are going to now try and figure out how to operate as they open when they do. All right. So one last thing. Besides the Her Voice video coming, I'm going to have a Disney concert online, and that's going to be on Twitch. I'm going to put details again in the video description below. I'll call them show notes. I have a Disney concert where I'll be singing Disney songs, and that's happening on May 12th, Singapore time. That would probably be May 11th, US time. So details again in the show notes below. Be sure to be there. It'll be live. You can chat with me, and I'll perhaps take some requests because I do know my Disney songs pretty well. All right, and that's all for this episode of Disney Dust. Thank you for tuning in and look for more to come in the channel, on the channel in the future. Take care. That doesn't work.